All right, everybody, we are back with another news feed here for you. Don't forget I post videos every single day, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a day. Here we are kicking this one off from Slash Gear, every Ford model powered by the 2.7 V6 Ecoboost. Then at the bottom, they actually rank every single one of the Ford Ecoboost motors by ranking for reliability, which is kind of cool. So let's go through this real fast here. We're not going to read all this stuff in here. They talk about what powers what and what's been there forever. But here's the ones that are currently containing a 2.7 EcoBoost twin turbo V6, which is great because the Ford Ranger's coming out with this pretty quick here. It's expected. Should have been out already. We know how Ford is with their stupid delays, but we know it's coming, which is a beautiful thing, and I love that motor. It's F150, 2015 to present. I've owned 3 of these with a 2.7 in them. Great motors. Also owned one with the 3.5. Also a great motor. Owned 2 with the 5 liter, and I owned 1 with the 5.4 liter. Like I said, F-150 has been a great truck, but they had it in there. Ford Edge has it still to this day. Ford Bronco still to this day offers a 2.7. Ford Ranger is getting it this year with a 2.7. Ford Fusion has it. Had it till it was discontinued. Lincoln MKX had it till discontinued. Lincoln Continental. The Lincoln Nautilus. See, it's quite a bit. So, I mean, when you think about it, this 2.7 engine is used in a whole bunch of stuff. This is a very staple item engine in all of Ford's key player vehicles. So that's a beautiful thing. I mean, they put a lot of effort into this. It's kind of like the 3.6 Pentastar for Ram. Okay, had some issues in the beginning, proved itself out later on. It is a very good, reliable motor, just like the 3.6s. 3.6 has got 14,000 or 14 million of them on the road with a very low failure rate. It's fantastic motor. And this 2.7 is too. If you're looking for a turbo motor, this 2.7 is very proven. So let's go down and see how they rank. This is how Slash Gear is going to rank the all of the EcoBoost motors. See, every Ford EcoBoost engine ranked worst to best. So we're going to go through these here. We got the 1.6 Sigma ranks worst. And we're going to keep rolling right through these because I don't want to spend a lot of time here. The 1.5 Sigma comes in at number 9. The 2-liter GDI. What I'm really looking for is the truck motors. That's where we're going to see where we're at on here. So we're going to kind of just scroll through these. You can pause it and read them if you want to. Okay, 3-liter right there. That's going to be the one that's going to, I think the 3-liter is the one that's going to be in the, I think this is what's in the Raptor, right? They got a 3-liter in there too. I'm assuming that's the one that's in the Raptor. The Ranger Raptor is that 3-liter, I'm assuming. But then here it is right here. So we got the 2.7 EcoBoost. Ranks number 3 out of all of theirs. That's very impressive. Coming in at number 3. Here's the 3.5 coming in at number 2. Both great motors. What do they call them number 1? The 2.3, which is also the one in the Ranger, which is a phenomenal little 4-cylinder motor. It's an absolutely incredible little motor. So that ranks these on there for you for all these EcoBoost motors. But Ford does a really good job with their turbos. They've been doing turbo truck motors for a very long time, and they do an excellent job at them. All right, next one up we want to talk about here. This one here, now like I said, there's a big takeaway in this. It's interesting read. There's a big takeaway, but the takeaway is not, I don't know how much sympathy I have in here because of the circumstances. I mean, you know, you can see where legality kicks in, but customer buys an $18,000, here's the keyword, certified pre-owned Nissan Pathfinder, faces shocking $31,000 repair bill in 10 months. Okay, the dealer is threatening the owner with diagnostic charges after lengthy dispute. So anyway, this thing comes into a dealership. Now remember, a certified pre-owned, okay? If it's certified as pre-owned, then it automatically gets a 100,000 mile, whatever, I think it's 5-year, 100,000 mile from Nissan. But all Nissan certified pre-owns get a 5-year, or I think it's actually 7-year, 100,000 mile. I believe it's 7-year, 100,000 mile. You might have to look that up. But all Nissan certified pre-owns get that extended warranty. Okay, this car was bought for $18,000. And as repair cost, it exceeds its purchase. The dealer claimed the car should not have been certified due to warranty issues. However, it was certified pre-owned, okay? It was certified pre-owned, so that's interesting. And she bought it as a certified pre-owned. But anyway, when it come down to it here, the customer, who will refer to as BK Purpose for an anonymity, says that put about 10,000 miles on the car since buying it. On May 15th, things took a serious turn for the worse. They heard a loud sound from the engine bay, and it sputtered to a stop. A day later, the dealer quoted them $31,000 to repair the damage. Remember, she only paid 18 grand for this car. He or she only paid 18 grand for the car, and they're going to charge 31 grand to repair it. According to the document that BK posted on Reddit, the car needed a new engine, new transmission, new battery, new alternator, and while we're at it, 4 new tires. $18,500 is for the engine, $7,400 is allocated towards the transmission, and the cost of loans are far more than what they paid for the entire vehicle a year ago. Shouldn't all that be covered under the certified pre-owned warranty, though? BK says the dealer mentioned that the previous dealership by Nissan guidelines shouldn't have certified that car. It did not meet the qualifications. Specifically, Nissan requires a certified pre-owned car to have fewer than 80,000 miles and be less than 6 years old from the time of at the time of certification. The Pathfinder barely missed a mark. It had 80,152 miles and was produced in December of 16, but was certified in part because of registration. It was certified in January 2017. So a very fine line here, okay? Splitting hairs on that where it should have been or shouldn't have been. They go on to explain all the things on here. They're not fixing it. Okay, they're not going to do it for her. They told her to basically, how it ended is... right here, they told him they could possibly give him $5,000 could sell it to auction for $5,000 in parts. Never heard anything about that later. Fast forward to now, a new manager from this dealership is calling me, telling me I need to vacate my car from their lot or sell them the car. He told me directly, it doesn't run. I will offer you $0 for the car. Just drop off the title overnight. He says he might be attempting to charge me for a diagnostic and for having my car there so long. Pretty shady stuff going on, but the key takeaway, the big takeaway right here is understand that cars are made to be disposable today. They are not made to last. When you buy a car for $18,000 with 80,000 miles on it and the engine goes out on it and you got to pay $31,000 to repair it, there's a big problem here. That's the world we live in today. The takeaway, always have an extended warranty. Okay, in my opinion, no offense to these things, but stay away from some of these used cars. I mean, the cost of repair today far exceeds the value of the vehicles on so many different levels. Tread lightly. Keep risk, keep that risk in mind. Here she is. She's right. I would not pay to fix this car either. I paid 18 grand for it. I would turn around and sell it for 5 grand for parts, dump it off, lose the money. But still, it's a horrible thing to have happen where 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been this bad. Okay, it just wouldn't have been this big of a problem. It would have been fixable. The motor in the motor in this Pathfinder should not cost more than $2,500 to buy. Okay, it's ridiculous that that this is this way. Moving on from there, here we go. Okay, Ford Ranger refresh potentially on track for 2026. Now there is 2 very interesting pieces of information in this besides the refresh that caught my attention. It kind of makes me go, oh, here we go, Toyota. So we know that the Ranger came out, the new one came out 2022, and for 2023 in the Australian market. We got it here as a 2024 model. Okay, they're looking to do a refresh. It seems the refresh model is going to happen in 2026 and launch in certain markets in late 2025. Interesting, cool, great. But then they're saying a more comprehensive redesign in 2029 or 2030 for Australia, 3031 for North America. Okay, that means it's about a 7-year lifespan. But they're saying here for model year 2031 in North America, we should be getting a new totally redesigned Ranger. Now, the part that's interesting in here, right here, this article or this paragraph here. While a refresh would likely bring forth more minor changes such as styling tweaks and new tech, Drive reports the Ranger and Everest's next redesign could introduce some big updates for both. This part right here, this blows my mind. Both are rumored to be underpinned by new global architecture that would be shared with the Ford F-150 in fact. So they're going to play the same games that Toyota's doing with their TNG, FLA, MBO, FEG platform, whatever that stupid thing is. But every Toyota vehicle made that is body on frame now is made on this new TNG FA or whatever this whatever it is. Whatever it is. But everything from the Tacoma to the Tundra to the Land Cruiser to the 4Runner to every single thing is sitting on that same frame, and they just add gussets on the side to extend it, shorten it, change it up a little bit. Well, it looks like Ford's going to do the same thing with the Ranger. The Ranger is now going to basically be an F150 with a small body and smaller size starting in 2031. Curious what you think of that. Let me know your comments on any of this stuff down below. As always, thanks for watching.